you called has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet.
You there? Barely.
Happy birthday, Dad. I hope you have a great one. I hope that you don't mind. I brought along a +1. I know we haven't talked since this time last year. I think of you each day and wish you could be near. I don't wanna wait another day just for the chance to get to say I'm sorry if I hurt you, but you know I'll never know. I'm sorry if I hurt you, but you know I'll never know. If we don't talk, if we don't talk, so maybe for this year, on this and every day, you'll make a wish for us, or take some time to pray that we can talk again, not hearing news of hate without the TV on, so we communicate. I don't wanna wait another day just for the chance to get to say I'm sorry if I hurt you, but you know I'll never know. I'm sorry if I hurt you, but you know I'll never know. If we don't talk, if we don't talk, don't worry about the past. There's no one here on trial without some common ground. We'll be here for a while. I'll keep it to the truth. I'll keep it short and sweet. I'll say it one more time in case we never meet. I don't wanna wait another day just for the chance to get to say I'm sorry that I love you, but you know you'll never know. I'm sorry that I love you, but you know you'll never know. If we don't talk, so today is January 6th, 2024, and I believe this is the second song that I have come up with this year. This one is particularly important for me to share. A lot of people have recommended to me over this last year that I needed to seek out therapy. And for a lot of people who can understand creativity and what it means to try to make something out of a situation that you're in, you can understand the difference between joy and someone who needs therapy. So for me, this year, on this particular day, I'm sharing a birthday song. And I know that there are other fathers out there, other sons, other children in general, and parents of however we identify. The fact is that there are a lot of people out there, just like myself, who probably would benefit from something that's therapeutic. And on my channel, I try to recommend wildlife and nature as the number one thing to get into if times have gotten you down. And I know that there is therapy in nature because as we can see a transformation in someone who goes into nature for a period of time, and as we can see sometimes a regression in terms of how uneasy we might be when we're back in a situation that has so much turmoil going on around us, we can absolutely, with evidence, irrefutably showcase that nature is nurture. And some of what we do in nature doesn't exactly replicate what nature does. If a bird wants to sing to its mate, it's going to sing out with joy, with passion. You know, it's gonna try to resonate with its loved one. And if similarly, if a bird is in jeopardy or its young fledglings are in jeopardy, sometimes a bird will make different kinds of noises, you know. And I think that in our society, we've stopped being able to hear anyone who's in a state of panic because we have essentially removed all of the needs to panic for most of us in functional society. Well, in functional society, I've noticed that it's become increasingly difficult to share a simple sentiment with someone without sometimes triggering another person. And so I wanted to share something today, particularly on this special day, that hopefully can incentivize some of the rational feelings that many of us are experiencing. And in order to do that, the only thing I could think was to write something in the description that gives us an opportunity to share, if we don't want to actually share the link that we're viewing right now. To share if we don't want to click on the thumbs up. You guys are my +1, the people who are watching this. And without me being able to communicate easily with my father, I've turned to something therapeutic called music. And I'm not trying to call out people, bring people down, or make people feel as if they are a culprit. All of us at times have had difficulties communicating. My purpose here is not to make anyone's day exponentially easier. My purpose here is to have us communicate. And without that communication process, I feel like I'm going to be unable to relate to many people the fact that some of what nature has had happening to it is definitely showing signs of an illness, even in nature. So as above, so below. If our people are ill, maybe nature is becoming ill. And in those signs, I've found messages that are meaningful, so meaningful that sometimes they might take priority over something as simple as saying, hey, happy birthday, you know, so-and-so, whoever's birthday it might be, happy birthday. Some of those things we might overlook because we are in a state of difficulty. And the first solution to solving a problem is to acknowledge the difficulty. So I wrote a line in here, several lines. Don't worry about the past. Don't worry about the past. There's no one here on trial without some common ground. We'll be here for a while. This song talks about all of these subjects in a summarized, easy to comprehend way. So easy that hopefully even my father can understand the sentiment, but only if you, the viewer, who knows my father, can help communicate the sentiment that all his son would like to do on this and every day is to share some insight, share some experiences, and tell a truthful account of what's happening in the world today. And it might vary from the information that you're seeing on the general news that's being broadcast on television. Thank you so much for watching, sharing, subscribing, and all that. Until next time, everybody, peace, love, all that old school stuff, and happy birthday, Dad.
I was just calling to say happy birthday. Of course I can hear you fine. Maybe if you turn your TV off, you might be able to hear me. You there?
Barely.
Alright, well I was just calling to say happy birthday. I hope you have a great one. Love you, Dad. We'll talk to you later. Can you hear me? I think this is about how the conversation went last year too, so